Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Saving Sunderland. Now in today's episode we are of course going to be playing our Champions League quarter-final, but before we get into that, the draw needs to be done. Right, so let's take a look around who is left. Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, Juventus, Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid. Familiar names that are pretty much in the final 8 every season. Thankfully, Manchester United are not in it, but obviously Manchester City are, who beat us last season in the final. So we'll click on the automatic draw and we'll see how things fall. Who is going to come out first? We are out first. Who are we going to be playing? We're going to be playing Real Madrid. I think this is a relatively fresher tie than some of the others we could have got. I don't think we'll play Real Madrid that often. But of course, Real Madrid are one of the best teams in the game, so we're going to have to be at our best if we're going to make it to the semi-finals. Right then, so we're at match day. It is going to be the first leg against Real Madrid in the Champions League. We will be at home in the first leg, which is not something I enjoy too much, but hopefully we'll get a good performance out of the boys and we'll get a good result going back to Spain. But we'll start with Pickford in goal, Pfeiffer, Luis and Rios at centre-back, with Rickson as our right wing-back and Kieran Tierney, actually not Kieran Tierney, Milagres as our left wing-back. Esparza and Phil Foden in the centre, with Marcu on the right, Dimitri Anand on the left and Lincoln up top. We'll have Althans, Diaz, Tierney, Guendouzi, Vignato, Luis Enrique Arans and Jadon Sancho on the bench. Hopefully these boys can get their job done. We'll see. So they're starting with 4-5-1. They have obviously got some names that you will recognise. Mbappe, Dembele, Pogba, Upamecano. Very good players on this game, so hopefully we need a good result in this first leg, because a home tie, we've got to get something to take back to the Bernabeu. So we kick off against Real Madrid. They are shooting from left to right. We are shooting from right to left. Highlight now. We'll pick it up with Marcu on this right hand side, very deep inside his own half. Phil Foden now. Phil Foden sprays it out wide to Rickson, who's made a good overlap. Can he get the ball in the box? He can. Lincoln is there. He takes the head and he gets the goal. We are 1-0 up in the Champions League quarter-final against Real Madrid. As we can see, a good pass by Phil Foden out to the right for Rickson, but he's got a lot of work to do, but he beats his man, and Lincoln rises higher than the defender, making it 1-0. Very, very good start. Another highlight now, Dimitri Anand with a corner. It's played into Marco in the box, and he beats the keeper at his near post. This is absolutely dreamy. As we can see, it was a simple corner by Anand. It gets cleared by Upamecano, but then Milagres heads it back into Marco. The keeper cannot do anything about that. He justifies his spot over Vignato today. He has been performing well when he's been playing. That's why he got the nod in the first 11. 40 minutes in now, and there's another highlight. Phil Foden tries to play through to Lincoln, but it's claimed by the keeper. We'll return to the highlight with Marco on his right hand side. It was on a yellow card. Same with Foden, but Esparza's in the box. He takes the strike. The keeper gets a touch on it, but it's not enough. He makes it 3-0. Every highlight so far has just went in. We are doing really well. So Esparza actually starts this move, finds Marco on this right hand side, continues his run on. Phil Foden plays it through to Esparza, and it's a tidy finish. The keeper should probably do better, but here, 3-0 up in the first leg. We are cruising. 43 minutes in, and there is another highlight, but this time Real Madrid have the ball. Rios manages to cut out a Kovacic pass though. Can we break? Marco going down this right hand side, gets dispossessed by Grimaldo, but finds its way to Lincoln in the box. Can he take the strike? He takes it. Everything we are touching is turning to gold. The keeper made a good save from the initial shot from Lincoln, but he couldn't keep out the second one. Marco gets tackled by Grimaldo, but it falls kindly to Rickson, to Esparza, who finds Lincoln through the defence. Should probably finish that first time, but his second bite of the cherry, he takes it. 4-0. You know, you look at the stats there, it's been quite an even game, and we have somehow found ourselves 4-0 up going into half-time. This is absolutely fantastic. So we'll kick off the second half, shooting from left to right this time. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet now. I think that's the aim. Milagres finds Lincoln. He's come deep for the ball, and Dimitri Anand's made the run on the left-hand side, and he finishes it off. What is every single highlight's resulted in a goal so far? 5-0. As you can see here, Rios finds Milagres, who plays a good ball to Lincoln, who finds Dimitri Anand with an excellent run here. What a great pass that was, and Dimitri Anand with an excellent finish. He is both-footed, so when he comes off on the wing, he's equally as adept with his right foot as he is with his left. 52 minutes in now, and there's another highlight. Lincoln's trying to race through the defence. Marco finds Anand in the box, but well, I think that's the touch of gold gone there. Marco switches the play to Milagres on this left-hand side. Can he get the ball in the box? He hasn't got many options. But he finds Lincoln near post. Is that disallowed? No, it's 6-0. We are beating Real Madrid 6-0 in a Champions League quarter-final. Milagres down this left-hand side finds Lincoln at the front post, who heads it against the post, but Esparza, everything is just falling to us. This is crazy. Is this what happens? Do we just use all our luck in the earlier stages of the knockout rounds? We need to save some of this for the final, if we get there. Right, we're going to make some changes. We're going to get Phil Foden off for Guendouzi. We're going to get Jose Luis off for Ruben Diaz. And we're going to get Marco off for Vignato. I just want to avoid any red cards in this game, ideally. So we'll get the players off who've got a yellow and see how that fares us. Guendouzi with the free kick in here. It falls to Esparza at the edge. He takes... That must be offside. Offside. Cancel that. 91st minute, and we'll pick up a highlight with Lincoln driving at the defence. He beats one. He gets the ball in the box. Guendouzi's there. Should probably do better with that strike, but I'm not going to complain. Come on, ref. Just put them out of their misery. 10 seconds remain. And that's it. Full time. 6-0 against Real Madrid in the first leg of a Champions League quarter-final. If we mess this up, it will be the greatest bottle job of all time. So before we get into the second leg, I actually forgot to show you the fixtures that you missed from the last episode. So the next game after the Inter Milan game in the Champions League was a game against Manchester City in the Premier League. Won this one 2-0. 2 late goals from Marco and Younger Blout secured the victory. It was a tough game. It was a very even game, but we did have the better of the opportunities. After that, we'll play Brighton at home in the Premier League, 1-3-0, standard game, Lincoln with a double and Marco with 1. We then played Watford in the FA Cup 6th round. We're through to the semis or the quarters, I can't remember. But we're through 4-0, 2 from Lincoln, 1 from Dimitri Annan and 1 from Jadon Sancho. And then the final game before the first leg against Real Madrid was against Leicester in the Premier League. And this was a really, really tough game, but we did manage to come out victors. 2 goals from Lincoln securing it. We did miss a penalty, but here, 3 points is 3 points. Then we played Real Madrid, and this was the game in between the 2 legs. It was a Watford game in the Premier League, away from home. A double from Jadon Sancho, 1 from Luis Enrique Arranz, 1 from Guendouzi, and 1 from Esparza, securing the 5-0 victory. And all of that sees the league table lying like this. Manchester United have dropped like a stone. They must have been losing quite a few games in a row. We are now 7 points clear from Chelsea in second. 90 goal difference is absolutely crazy. So it looks like we're going to win the Premier League again this season. It's been a tough season this season, particularly early on. We were struggling. You see these draws and losses, these all happened, I believe, either in the first half or just in the second half of the season. So we've really turned it on lately. But yeah, it's looking good in the league. Right, so second leg against Real Madrid. We are away this time. We obviously have a stupidly commanding lead, so I'm not expecting us to get beat here. In terms of the entire tie, but I am expecting a really, really tough game. I think they're going to throw everything at us in terms of their attack and talent, which they do have. They really do have some great players, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So this is the lineup that we're going to go with. Pickford in goal, Pfeiffer, Rios, Luis at centre-back, Rickson and Milagres our wing-backs, Esparza and Phil Foden in the centre with Vignato on the right, Luis Enrique Arranz on the left and Lincoln up top. We'll have Althans, Younger Blout, Tierney, Guendouzi, Zahir, Marco and Annan on the bench. I believe this is pretty much a very similar lineup, maybe a couple of changes in the defence, but hopefully we can get away with this game unscathed. Right, we kick off at the Bernabeu, shooting from left to right. Let's keep a clean sheet, boys, that would be amazing. We've got the ball on this right-hand side with Phil Foden. Lincoln flicks it on the box, finds Milagres, but the keeper saves. Just looking at some of the later scores in the other ties, it was 2-2 in the first leg against Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. Chelsea have got command and lead against Manchester City, which is interesting. And now Real Madrid have a penalty. Brilliant. Who is this stepping up to take it? It is Mbappe. And he scores. Not watching it. 20 minutes in, there's another highlight. Mbappe down this right hand side gets the ball in, but Pickford claims. Vignato's found some space on this right hand side. He gets the ball in. Lincoln's there. Makes it 1-1. Thank God for that. I was a little bit worried when that highlight came up when it was Real Madrid attack. I thought maybe they were going to smash us like we smashed them. But we've got ourselves an away goal now. And what am I talking about? I'm not worried at all. We've got a 6-goal cushion and an away goal. Why am I concerned? I don't know. I just know what football managers likes to throw in those games where you smash somebody, then you just get smashed in the second leg. 23 minutes in now, there's another attack for Real Madrid. Dembele is in the box. What a strike that was, but I think he's offside. He is at 1 count. 40 minutes in now, another highlight and another Real Madrid attack. Paul Pogba tries to find Dembele, but it's cleared. Grimaldo does find Dembele, who takes a strike and hits the post. And that's going to be that half-time. Real Madrid have dominated this match, but they are not making their chances count, and we are still sitting very comfortable. And we'll kick off the second half. Shooting from right to left. Alright, 60 minutes in, we're going to make some changes. Milagres is getting tortured on that right hand side by Mbappe, so we'll get Kieran Tierney on his place, and we'll get Alphonse on for Rickson as well. Kovacic with the ball now for Real Madrid high up the pitch. They are obviously committing a lot of men forward. Mbappe now on this right hand side finds Dembele. Felix is in the box, and that may be the worst strike I've seen in a while. Felix now tries to find Dembele's run, but Rios can cut it out. Lincoln now is dispossessed out with Mencano, who slept on the ball. He takes the strike. Brilliant save by Iverson. Kieran Tierney now finds Luis Enrique Aranz, who takes the strike. Oh my god, what a goal that was by Aranz. As we can see, if Ignato gets the corner in, I wasn't even paying too much attention, to be honest. It was a corner after the last strike, but Aranz gets the ball on the edge of the box, and that was a thunderbolt. 10 minutes to go, we'll make our final change of the game. We will get off Phil Foden for Matteo Guendouzi just to see out the rest of this match. Highlight now, Luis Enrique Aranz with the ball on the left hand side. Luis gets dispossessed by Mbappe though, and Real Madrid can break. Dembele finds Felix overlapping from the defence. Pickford probably didn't need to save that. And that's it, full time, 2-1 to Sunderland on the night. We were very fortunate to get the victory in this game, but of course it gives us the 8-1 victory on aggregate, so we are comfortably through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. And let's take a look how the rest of the ties finished. Well, Manchester City actually came back in a big way in extra time and smashed Chelsea 5-0 on the night. So Barcelona, Man City and Juventus are our semi-final joining. Is that the same as last season? It very well might have been. Well, the semi-finals last season had PSG and Bayern Munich instead of Juventus and Barcelona that we've got this season. So an incredibly comfortable win against Real Madrid in the quarterfinals of the Champions League leads us to a semi-final against either Manchester City, Juventus or Barcelona. And you will find out next time who we play. If you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like, and if you enjoy my content, why not get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.